Welcome in, everybody, to the Unlucky Series
Since I
Tournament.
posted the matchups, they should be joining tables relatively soon. Did I not post that?
Alright, can you guys hear me in the Discord?
Yep.
Alright, cool. I wonder if there's a way, if I could turn off my sound for the alerts.
I don't know anything about those. I don't use them. Probably just turn them off. I don't know.
Okay. I'll be right back. I'm getting called.
Alrighty.
Oh, we have some people ready in the rooms.
Alright.
Obviously, no games have started yet.
Let me see the, here's the bracket.
So you see how you know the room that has like two dudes in it, and it has the button how it says battle viewing.
Yes. Yep, I do see that.
That'll turn orange when they're actually like playing, and we can click on that. And that's how you get in.
Okay.
Again, though, we might have to refresh the room on our end because Bandai can't make things work good, apparently.
Inferno says hi, Drumlin.
Yep, I see him. Inferno. Good luck. That's all I got for you. I don't know if I'm allowed to take sides, so good luck. That's it. Big boys! Annier, shoutouts. A member of the crew. You gotta throw some grind boys in that though, Annier, like this. Get them in there. Alright, yeah, the room is starting to fill up.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's try to wait a little couple more minutes. I think a couple people said they were going to be late.
I know non-Christian said his computer was restarting for an update or something like that just before.
It's very odd that Mystery isn't here yet, considering he's in a Discord call with like 3 other people that are here.
Interesting.
All right, so hopefully I fixed the alert stuff. I should have thought about that
Anir, do
before.
me a favor, dude. Yell at Mystery till he shows up. Wonder if he fell asleep. He better not have. He spent like half an hour asking me how to sign up last night just to not show up.
Yeah, how's the audio too? Do you need anyone turned up, turned down? Just let me know. He may have passed out. What do you think's fair? Curious as far as start time.
I was hoping to have everyone in and starting by like 11:15, 11:20. I know not Christian had specifically said his computer was restarting.
Okay.
Whereas that's
Well, he's in the room. He's there. He's matched up with Fort. No one's matched up with Nerdy. No one's matched up with Inferno. No one is matched up with Super.
so Versul, Cult, and Mystery are the 3 we're missing.
I can start yelling at Versul, I guess. Let's do that. Where is he?
I know Cult was having issues trying to get in.
Oh, he can't get into the room?
No, like he literally asked in pairings and results, like how do I get in? So I told him, change it. So he's in there now.
Oh yeah, he's there now. He's ready to go.
So I'll probably let them start in like 1 minute, and then we can start the clock on. Like Versul has 10 minutes to show up, as well as Mystery.
All right. Yeah, that's right. Let me see this here.
No, no one started yet, or no one should have started yet because we didn't say
It does.
anything.
I just updated it, and there's it's still. Oh, it looks like there's no one playing.
Oh, now they are. Okay, let's go watch Inferno versus Colt then, because apparently that's live. You have to go back and hit go again. I'm in it. I can see it. I got the commentary
Oh,
going. They
there we
like
go.
just started.
All right, it's Inferno versus Colt. There we go.
It's Top Coup versus Androids. Waiting for you to get in.
Yep.
All right.
ほらワクワクしてきたぞ
And
俺
it
の相手が
looks
務まる
like Androids will be
いい
going
戦いに
first.
しような
仕方ない付き合ってやるよ
All right, immediately charging a Broly.
So in this
He's
matchup,
playing.
does the androids want to go first?
I'm not sure. I think Top Coup enjoys going second, definitely. They're gonna want to put in that damage.
行くぞ
Oh, comboing off Basil, so we don't get to block with just the Bulma. Like I said, he's gonna want to get that damage in. And as soon as he awakens, he's gonna be able to really put on all kinds of pressure. Despite the nerfs, Top Coup can still pop off. It's pretty neat.
Nice. Let me turn down the audio a little bit here.
Oh, we're running Warm Greeting. Ain't no way we got Top Coup. It's Inferno. That's what he does. And watching him play is it's really nice. He makes the deck run really clean. My question is if he found his Keflo already or not. Oh, there's the hit. So again, we're not getting any value off of these cantrips we're playing.
No.
The comboing Cell Jr. from hand. This does set up drop for the 4 cost to later on. That's still 2 turns away. Unfortunately, swinging that hit gives the androids an avenue to swing in and draw without furthering Top Coup's game plan. Question is, are we going to see a combo in on this?
There it
Yes.
is.
We just give up a Goku. So you know he's got multiple of them if he's comboing that off. We're getting the lab set up. We are ready for lab. We don't have the setup for 4 costs though. Yep, and there is the Goku. It's very possible we see an awakening this turn if he decides to burn marker. Oh, we're giving up a super for that.
Yeah, the hand size is going down pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, there's a drastic difference here. And as long as that hit is kept on board, we're gonna see Top Coup awaken next turn. I don't know if you can afford to combo in this position. 4 cards in hand. Worst case, you're taking 5 swings this turn.
Yeah, that seemed a little greedy.
Although he did have to combo for the the setup. But now we're not using that lab. There goes a Gohan. So now the question is, do we have Kefla in hand? If we have the Kefla, there's potential we see Kefla, Gohan, and Vegeta this turn.
Ooh, that would be devastating.
We know he has a Gohan because he comboed one.
行くぞ全力で来い
So that android is definitely gone this turn.
行くぞ
And the next turn we'll be able to go into the secret rare on Top Ku's side. Oh, Obuni. So Obuni into Obuni. And we still have that leader ability. We could still see Kefla Gohan.
一気に行くぞ
Oh,
We're gonna see
jeez.
Kefla. Is it Gohan or is it Vegeta? Kefla Gohan. Clear board and you have 4 more swings coming in at you this turn. See, it's like I said, Top Ku can still pop off. And this is all Inferno plays. He has played this since Top Ku got nerfed.
Very interesting.
We're going to be popping that EDB. We are at 5 energy, so there will be no draw / ramp off of it. We're probably going to see androids go to 2 this turn. Nope, they had that super. 3 cards to 7 cards, though. It's quite a
Yeah, that's
quite a difference.
Yeah,
And this board state is
Yeah.
absolutely crazy. And I'm just gonna super and save Gohan there. The only real option here is the double striker to clear 2 bodies. So let's see if he has it with 4 cards in hand. Oh, he does not have it. We're just gonna get as much defense as we can. But we're against red on 6 energy here. He could very well just drop the secret rare and those cantrips won't matter for their defensive value. And it does not look like that's the plan. We have 3 cards to defend 6 swings on board, plus whatever is potentially played.
Yeah, I was just about to say, do you think this could be the game right here on this turn?
I think it's over. Five cards to 4 swings. One of
Yeah.
those is EDB, so that will draw a card. My guess, though, Inferno is holding Vegeta and Glimpse. And there's the Glimpse coming out. What are we picking up off of it? Basil.
Earth-destroying blow.
Yep, that's going to ask for the EDB and another card. Very smart to go to 45 there. The question is, does he have another EDB? We're getting Basil. And there's the Vegeta.
He does.
But having to use the EDB on the 25, that is a bad sign. It's over.
Yep, that's game.
And Inferno will be taking the win with his top coup.
GG's. Very nice display of some top coup.
All right, are there any other round 1 games going on still? We have Fort and Not Christian still going. We can pop in there, see how that game's going. Well, we have it's UI Goku versus Nameku. The board state, it's pretty even, to be completely honest. We got that Tamagami on UI side with the Jiren.
Yeah, it's going to make it tough to get any touches.
Hand difference isn't that much either. We got 7 cards to 5. The double striker going in first. Yeah, we're going to pop Tamagami right away. We're not putting up with that. Even out the hand size a little. And now he does have incentive to swing to that Tamagami again. Just to make sure you don't have it on there on the next turn. This Goku's gonna ask for everything on board. And that asks for the arena and the Piccolo.
Yeah, Inferno, that was a good showing. Good showing of top coup.
Got our leader ability for this one. Of course, copying the stats of that double striker. 3 more energy to play with. Here comes a second Goku. That's going to take 2 cards out of our hand. Oh, never mind. Instant is getting thrown on this. Making that a super plus.
He's got the super.
And it looks like we do have that. I'd be tempted to go for that Tamagami right here, just to make sure it's gone next turn. Although he probably does have the secret rare. So I think we're gonna see Nameku's board get cleared this turn. Which isn't a huge deal if he has another double striker in hand. Yep, he is going to go for the Tamagami. Now that hand size is even. And the secret rare is coming out. And we are going to be punching board. It is just a super to save that. But that is probably getting hit 2 more times. Oh, 2 cards. And it's gone. But do we have another one in hand? I'm going to assume because of the combo there that we don't. So we're left with 3 swings on board. We do have that negate on UI's side. We do still have a draw from Jiren. Obviously, we can't pop that until our negate is gone, but it is there.
There's the
And
negate.
there goes the negate. We now have that draw on Jiren. But are we going to see another double striker? Going down to 1. We're still holding our leader ability, which that's a smart move in this situation. Oh, we have the spaceship for draw.
Ooh.
Hand size is even now. So if this does go to another turn, the Jiren is no longer a factor. But I think if there's another SCR in play, it's just over for Namaku. I don't know if he'll be able to defend 2 of those and the lead with 3 cards in hand.
Yeah.
And it is the double striker.
Yaru ka.
55. So we're gonna copy the stats, put the arena on it. We just need a 10. We have a super.
こんなもんか。
Now, is there a world where hand dumping there is worth it?
Depends what's in his hands. If it's instances, it wouldn't have made a difference, because the leader ability will just copy those.
Right.
Little weird we're starting with the leader swing. I would have started with that Jiren. Okay, yeah, no, I'm fine with this. Just making all your swings a 40. That asks for 2 cards. Plus whatever we actually play. I'm assuming another SCR is coming down. And we do have the instances, so yeah, those would not have mattered if those were put onto that double striker. They would have just been copied off the leader ability. So it makes sense why he held them. And there's the other SCR. It's going to 45.
And there it is.
So far of the matches we've watched, Red has won. A good showing from what a lot of people say is the weakest color right now.
Huh. And UIQ at that.
Yeah, it's a very hard deck to pilot.
Do we have any more? Nope.
It looks like that's it for round 1.
Alrighty. So we watched Inferno and was it not Christian and Lovexus?
Yes, that is what it was. Did
Alright.
Versul ever show up?
Uh,
I don't think he did.
no.
No, Versul and Mystery never showed up.
Bristol's
Well,
probably passed out.
I'll be yelling at Mystery later. Yeah, it's like 3 a.m. for him, so I'll give him a pass.
Right.
Mystery should be awake though. He lives in like the same time zone I'm in.
Alright, so
He never went to sleep? Alright, but how's that my problem? He should have thought about that, dude.
he's got a tournament to play in.
Yeah, I went to sleep last night because I knew I had to be here.
Hey, Juice, do you want to run ads while I type up the next round?
Yes, I will do that. So yeah, because in 20 minutes it's going to be playing that and we'll be in some matches. So right now I'm going to play some ads. Unfortunately, they are 3 minutes, but that gives us 60 minutes of not seeing ads. So while he gets the next round going, we will play some ads. See you guys soon. Yeah, that was interesting. I'd give Namiku the top edge, but I'm still kind of learning the game. That was pretty cool seeing UIQ win.
Yeah, the Oh, there are no ads, by the way, dude. But yeah,
There should be. It says there's ad break ends in 2 minutes. Maybe there's not. I don't know.
oh well, it don't matter. But yeah, the Tamagami being on the board there was a big deal.
Yeah.
Green has a hard time dealing with Tamagami in general, except Giblet. Giblet just is not going to care about Tamagami, which is pretty neat.
Now, does warm is that warm greeting with the Nappa artwork on it? Is that one send it to the
Yes.
drop? Does that work on Tamagami?
That sends it to the energy, actually. So the
Oh,
answer
okay.
is yes. Yes, it does, but then you're ramping your opponent, which feels bad.
Yeah.
The thing with Giblet is his leader ability, he has a stipulation where after it's used, any card put to energy is sent to the drop instead. So he can warm greeting things just fine, and it just goes to the drop.
Okay.
So there's no downside. Like any effect he has that says put a card in energy, it just now reads as the card goes to drop instead.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be a very decent leader. He's got some polarizing matchups though. There's some stuff that just feels really bad, like Yellow Vegeta, Daima Vegeta. I've heard mixed feelings, not mixed feelings. Mixed results against Broly. That's just gonna be a wait and see thing for me. Personally, I don't think he does well into Broly because he has a hard time dealing with the big boys. Although unlike Green Vegeta, he does have answers. He does have that 5 cost. I believe it's a Goku Black that just KOs anything on play. So he does have removal, where Green Vegeta just doesn't.
Hmm. What list have you been enjoying the most this set?
Oh, I've not been playing. This set is pretty bad.
Is it? That's unfortunate.
Yep, it just feels like set 5.5. It's all still Super Boo and Ripku at the top.
Oh, that
Except
sucks.
now sometimes you see Daima Vegeta now, and Broly is there occasionally.
Ah. Daima Vegeta. Is that the blue one?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Ads are gone, so we're just waiting.
Wait, is this just single elimination?
Yeah, up until the final.
Oh.
Finals be best of 3.
Oh, that's gonna be a short one.
Yeah, I think quite a bit of people had some stuff going on today, so I think it's better that it's kind of a little bit quicker. But we would be
For
looking into some more different styles as we go in the future. And we are totally open to suggestions as well. So if you guys have any suggestions on some things we should do, feel free to let us know. And also, I am pretty sure you guys have already all followed Unlucky Wesley, but if you have not, please go over there, follow him. If you haven't already, go follow Kiri and Drumlin. Drumlin, shout out to you for casting this event. I really wouldn't know what to be casting this time because I haven't really played the set myself. So, and then
I haven't played either, dude.
well, your knowledge of the game, like a lot of the stuff I learned from Unlucky, and then there's a lot of times I tune into your YouTube stuff too. So I remember when I kind of first started one of the YouTube videos I watched. It was my first time I created like my own deck, and it was the old Broly, and there was one of your matches you uploaded of me, you just destroying me, and I was like, oh god.
Oh, hey, just saying, guess what color isn't in the tournament at all, dude?
And shout out to Kiri for setting this whole thing up. I have been working like crazy lately, so I mean he has just been going to town on this whole event. So shout out to him as well. Make sure you guys follow these guys if you haven't already. Wonder if we have any matches that have started yet. Yeah, is it okay if we start, Kiri? I'd imagine so. So, if we can, I don't know what's going on with the.
Yeah. The only thing we're trying to figure out is why it's slightly confused. I think Cult A is AFK, so we just had him in super move to 4.
Oh, okay. See if we have any starting. All right, we have not watched
Yeah, we're gonna
Swamp.
go to Lore Swamp and Nerdy.
Cool.
We just watched the other battle that's going on right now. Jiren versus Ultra Vegeta 1.
Ooh. Okay. Now, who should be winning this matchup, and what are some things we should look for?
It all hinges on the Frieza SCR.
All right.
If Ultra Vegeta doesn't see that, Jiren just wins. No question. But if he does see it, we actually have a game. Vegeta starting with the energy marker is huge because he can play Frieza before Jiren can get a 4-cost Jiren down.
Oh yeah, that is huge.
Looks like we're drawing 2 cards this turn. Now the question is he going to defend or does he want to awaken? Alright, we will be defending. We are drawing more cards. So, yeah, really, the only question is going to be, are we going to see the Frieza next turn? Because that should decide the matchup. There are a lot of Android cards in this Jiren deck. I see the Android 17-18 that drops the entire board by 10. You got Dr. Loop to pick up multiple androids. And of course, we got 6-cost Jiren. Very necessary card right now. Speaking of androids.
Jiren list is looking quite different this set.
Alright, and there we go. That is the game. We're going to be swinging that. Well, now that does give Jiren an avenue to draw without awakening Vegeta. I think it's still worth playing the 4-cost out because he has to remove it, so he'll only have 2 energy to play with on the following turn. That's only going to ask for the cantrip on board. So the question now is, how are we going to handle this turn? Are we going to immediately pop the Jiren, or are we going to let him sit for a turn and maybe establish
No.
Frieza too?
Does Vegeta want to awaken this turn?
He doesn't really need to. The only thing he really wants is the more of these freezes he can establish, the more one-sided it's going to become.
Okay, and what are you do to go get the child?
Okay.
It looks like we're just immediately going to get rid of that Jiren. We do still have the option to awaken. We could play a Bulma, awaken, make our leader 30, swing twice.
Okay. See if I can get a pause and then come with it.
Looks like that is what we're going to do. This is a really tough spot for Jiren.
That's pretty cool. Well, both hand sizes are at 13.
Yeah, the problem is Jiren is going to stop drawing and Vegeta isn't. And that Frieza being on the board. Oh, Sphere isn't bad. Although 14 card hand size, it's going to be very difficult for us to get another hit in.
Yeah.
We're going to do a little bit of damage to that hand. This android's going to replace itself, so that's pretty decent. And we have Vegeta coming down. I kind of suspected that. Are we putting 2 cards into it? Yes, we are. If we can knock the Vegeta to 2, we can play a 6-cost Jiren next turn. And potentially all in on it. I think that is the plan here. Now the question is, are we going to get rid of this Vegeta with the Frieza ability? I feel like you do that here. Yeah, we don't want that on board. Of course, having that 25 base makes it way easier for us to defend these 30 swings coming in. Ooh, the Dooku coming down. And we will be ditching a Android 17 and 18 for that. We're not comboing in on the swing. I guess we just did that to draw. We will be charging to 6. And we're going with the SCR this turn. Yeah, let's just get rid of that Dunku off the board. Comboing in our Kefla. Man, this man has seen all the
Wow.
supers.
Hand sizes are quickly dwindling.
Charging another SCR Frieza. Do we have an answer for this Goku? We have Hyper Beam. That is going to stop the swing next turn, which is a fair answer. 5 cost Vegeta. And get a draw. And we're going to swing this Vegeta again. Potentially. Might just have left it standing in case there's a second 6 cost coming down. On the bright side for Jiren, him getting hit, he's going to draw 2 cards. It looks like he got that arena off of life. A little late for that to come down. Question is, do we have a second 6 cost in hand? We do not. We have Dr. Loop. Probably going to grab Android 16. We know Vegeta's combo power is exhausted. He's already used 3 supers.
Yeah, we defend this.
And there's the Ramash. So Jiren cannot be double struck. That is an important factor. How many supers has Jiren used?
Let's see.
None.
See how many Vegeta
Multiple
used.
Bulmas could be
Vegeta's used
really
3.
useful here. Yeah, Vegeta's out of supers. Jiren still has all of them. That just asks for Dr. Loop off of the board. We need to get 2 hits. I don't know. Going to 40, that's just a super though,
There's
because
one.
we're at 25 base.
There's another.
Yep. He had all his supers. He was saving them for this point. This turn is just unsurvivable.
There it is. GG's to Jiren.
俺は誰よりも強い
Yeah, that was really good. Considering the circumstances of Jiren, it's really hard to get past that Frieza once it's on board. And that was Lore Swamp on the Jiren, correct?
Not 100% sure.
Yeah, that was nicely done. The problem with that matchup, it's usually over when Frieza hits the board, because he keeps the Jiren from drawing, and he just can't keep up with his hand size.
If you can, Kiri, or actually maybe I'll grab it real quick. I'll post the Discord link in the chat for him.
And yeah, Nerdy was on the yellow deck. Swamp was on the Jiren.
That's your worst matchup, Nerdy? That's surprising.
You can replay the matches in the room, but it won't give a code. Huh.
I think you can get a code. Most of my bodies can't hit the Jiren, they become dead cards. Yeah, that is a factor.
Interesting. It does. It just shows replay.
All right, well, I can admit I was wrong about that matchup. I thought for sure once that Frieza came down. That's just my experience playing yellow into Jiren, though. Is I personally don't have I usually just kill their hand and they're not able to recover because they don't have any way to draw. The Android package now helps a lot. That is fair.
Yeah, that's interesting to see the androids now in the Jiren list.
I didn't even consider that going into that matchup because I don't think I've played against a Jiren since last set. He defended life and I didn't too. Yeah, that's the other thing. Whenever I approach that matchup, I always, if I can defend, I will. And it doesn't matter what yellow leader I'm on. I could be on Super Boo. If they swing into me and I can defend it, I will defend it. That does make a huge difference when you have Jiren Awaken and you're still at like 6-7 life. So it looks like, I'm just looking at the room members, we still have Lore Swamp, Inferno, and Super. We got 3 dudes left.
Yeah, your next round is Nerdy versus Super and Inferno get to bye to the finals.
Heard that.
Wait, how's Nerdy still in? Didn't he just lose?
Didn't he just beat Swamp? Swamp was on Jiren.
Yeah, Jiren won.
Oh.
So we're gonna see Swamp versus Super, and then the winner faces Inferno.
Yep.
All right. Oh, Grimer escaped. That's a bit of an issue.
Oh.
Why would you let that man go?
I was pretty sad the other night when I was streaming Beedrill's my favorite Pokemon, and it popped into the chat, and I was totally oblivious to it until I looked over and I seen it. The thing popped up that Beedrill escaped. I was like, "Come on, man, really?" So we got Swamp on Jiren. Who is Super playing?
Super is Goku Black.
Ooh.
Really? That is interesting.
Yeah, this is gonna be spicy.
So it's Jiren versus the funny high roll man. Is Swamp here? Yeah, he's in the room, dude. He's literally there. I can see him.
It's pretty cool that Swamp's in a fusion world, because I remember watching him stream Legends of Runeterra back when I used to be pretty big into that game.
Oh, the battle is up.
All right. Let's get to it.
So who is going first?
強さこそ正義見せてやろうどこからでもかかってこいこの体ならば私の思い通りだ
Ooh, Jiren is going first. That is rough.
We got a prediction in the chat if you guys want to partake.
It always feels bad going first into a crit leader, but that's usually how it goes. All right, let's see what Super is doing here.
So into crit, you'd like to go second.
Yeah, the less crits you have to deal with, the better.
All right.
Charging a Goku Black.
最強だ
What a surprise from Goku Black.
無駄なことを
The thing with Goku Black is he really only does one thing. He either high rolls and kills you, or he just sits there and does nothing.
Now, when playing into crit leads, do you generally want to defend, or do you let some of the crits go through?
I think it depends entirely on
The matchup and the leader, I'm guessing.
Yeah. In a crit versus crit matchup, those are just brutal because you want to take the hits because you want to awaken. Sooner you can draw, the better, usually. In any other circumstances, like, yeah, it just fully depends. Like, if you're Namaku, you just take them. Because that's bringing you closer to your end game.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And they're also not drawing cards, so then when you get there and you decide to double strike crit them from 5 to 3, they're gonna have, like, what, 6 cards in hand? Oh, we have all the Zamasus on field. Now, red is the only color that can deal with that Zamasu, which is very notable here. He can't deal with it this turn, I'm pretty sure. There's no way to minus it. I could be wrong about that. I don't think there's anything on 3. I guess he could Fua Whis to get rid of that.
What about the android?
That's true, the new Android 16. I forgot about that.
But he would have to sacrifice the droid to do that, though, wouldn't he?
I think it would have been worth it. Because it's just giving him a chance to play more Zamasus. Granted, next turn he could play the 17-18 to -10 across the board. But he wouldn't be answering the 2-cost Zamasu. There goes Kefla. That is a big crit.
Dang.
That is a big Goku Black on the board. 30k swing if you have 7 or less cards in hand. Also Self-Awakener. A great card for this deck. We're not going to swing this turn because we don't want to give Jiren an avenue to draw. Now, the thing is, he can play a 4-cost Jiren this turn. And Goku Black doesn't really run removal, typically, not swinging it. Obviously, we don't want to awaken Goku Black. And he has Mai. So he will be awakening this turn. Question is, what is the plan now? Alright, we're going to swing our 2-cost Zamasu, cycle a card. We're cycling away a 3-cost Goku Black. So we have something to pick up when we play the Goku Black. And that Jiren not being rested, we're not going to be able to, well, we could still draw a card off of him by taking the life, but it's not really worth it here. Ooh, comboing in on the 1-cost Zamasu. That's going to ask for the android off board. I wonder if we're going to see Mai swing in.
Thinking about something.
I'm wondering if he has removal for this Jiren.
Yeah.
Oh, we're swinging Goku Black for neutral. Well, not neutral, but you know what I mean. He's not getting
Right.
the buff from the 7 or less. He was probably genuinely thinking about swinging in Mai. Because he needs 7 cards in hand for Goku Black. So if he combos one here, he goes to 7, plays the Goku Black. He's at 6, picks up a card, back to 7. Oh, we're awakening.
Okay.
And the Beerus. Yeah, that's going to be getting rid of that. Well, that's a weird card to pop, but okay. I guess we can pick that up off of a Goku Black, and we're going to draw 2 cards for doing that.
Jeez.
So he does have an answer for that Jiren. And he can pick this Beerus back up off of Goku Black, so he's always going to have access to it. Just going to get rid of all that stuff. Yep, get rid of that Zamasu, get rid of those Mais. Probably clearing board this turn. Yep, we're just going to give that up. We're going to Sphere. Put Goku Black to 3. And are we swinging this in? We are. Yep, just going to give up a Vegito for that. We're now at 7 cards in hand. So Goku Black is available to us. Oh, we're playing the 4-cost Zamasu. Leaving an energy open. I wonder if that is an extra we have. Secret Rare is going to be coming down. We cannot clear that 4-cost this turn, so he will be pegging out. Going to 2, that is quite dangerous. Then again, Jiren has 6 cards in hand. The longer this goes on, the more in favor it will be for blue. Alright, we can just hard cast Goku Black at this point if we wanted to. Absolute Lightning. Alright, yep, just get rid of that Secret Rare. Now, obviously that's going to hit the negate, but we do get a draw off of that. Oh, we're playing out Jiren. That's bringing both leaders to 1. And are we going to all in on this? Have we seen a super yet? We have not. On either side.
Jeez. There's one.
6 cards left, 6 to 8.
覚悟はいいか
Oh, we're gonna hand dump. And Jiren is gonna get there
Wow.
at 5k.
これで終わりだ
That was a good match.
So that means our finale is gonna be red versus red.
Did you ever see that coming?
I didn't see
I don't
that
know.
coming.
I don't really know
I'm
who's supposed to be winning
surprised.
that matchup, so. But I would imagine maybe Jiren should win it, but I don't know.
So the thing is, blue versus red, blue should win, but those rules just do not apply to Goku Black because he's secretly a green deck pretending to be a blue deck. He doesn't run the same removal tools that a lot of other blue decks are running. He's just focused on doing the one thing he wants to do,
All right.
which is play out the 6-cost Goku Black repeatedly.
Yeah. Yeah, GG's for sure.
I'm surprised the Dime of Vegeta isn't up here at all.
Yeah, good point.
I believe there was a blue Dime of Vegeta.
I think there was, yes. Oh. Versul?
It was Versul? Oh,
No, it was
okay.
mystery.
Oh, it was
Oh.
Mystery. Oh, that would be why, because he couldn't figure out how to wake up,
Oh, that's right. Versul was going to play the yellow Vegeta.
which would have also been another contender for the top spot.
All right, so the finals will be a best of 3 between Swamp and Inferno.
Inferno.
Yeah. So that's what, Topku and Jiren?
Yup.
Ooh.
Yeah, if blue
Let's see.
Dime of Vegeta was here, I would have checked all the red decks, is what Fort is saying. I agree with that. That's kind of why red is, like, in quote, the weakest color right now. It's just because of how prevalent blue is. It's more specifically the blue decks that are at top. Like, Daima Vegeta is just constantly removing things. Red doesn't play very well when that's going on.
So I think we have
Well,
enough
that being
time to
said,
squeeze this game, this first game in, and then after we will play the ads. Because I'd like to imagine this will go to 3 games.
yeah, I'm not sure. It's good to plan for that, but it could go for an hour. It could go for 10 minutes.
Right.
Have to see.
Seat number 5. It's looking for pretty comfortable.
All right, they're good. They are in.
Alrighty. And here we go. The first match of the finals is upon us. Got Jiren versus Topku.
ほらワクワクしてきたぞ。
強さこそ正義。
I really hope they let
いい
us
戦い
craft
にしような。
どこからでもかかって
next Verity
こい。
leaders soon.
So, technically, who is supposed to win this matchup?
I got no idea.
Alright. That's even better.
覚悟はいいか。
There's literally one person that plays Topku, and we're watching him.
Okay.
He would be the guy to ask, but I don't know. I got no.
I mean, is there a certain card that is scary for the other opponent?
I've watched a lot of Inferno, so I know what he likes to do. I'm gonna keep that to myself for now.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
行くぞ。
Jiren's defending.
Done a
That's
koto.
smart. You know, earlier on we did see just how out of hand Topku can get. You might not have 4 Keflas anymore, but it sure can feel like it sometimes.
.覚悟はいいか。食らえ。
And the arena is coming down. That's going to make it a lot harder for Topku to push in.
行くぞ。
We probably just see arena right here. Yeah, we played it, so I can't imagine not using
無
it.
駄なことを。
And we're going to start swinging in. That means we have another Awakener in hand. So we're not worried about taking a hit on the crackback here to get our Awakening.
覚悟はいいか。
Ooh, an offensive arena. And we are going to protect that.
食らえ。
Well, we're losing one of these boys, that's for sure. Now, we could see a very explosive turn here. We could see Gohan into Kefla Gohan. Oh, there's the Gohan. Get our lead swing in while we still can. Soon that swing won't matter unless we combo into it. And Jiren will be awakening this turn. Oh, we're gonna do it, aren't we? This could also be Kefla into Vegeta. Yep, there's the Kefla. And the Vegeta.
Called.
And we are giving up a secret rare And an Abuni for that?
遊びはここまでだ
So there are 2 secret rares in the drop currently, which tells me either he doesn't think the game's gonna go that long, or he's got 4 of them in his hand. The hand size difference is obscene right now, though. 15
Yeah.
cards to
無駄な
6.
ことを
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
覚悟はいいか
We really want that Gohan gone. And we're gonna protect him.
食らえ
5 cards in hand. And we're responding with a Kefla into Vegeta of our own
Okay.
on Jiren's side. So Gohan's probably gone at the end of the turn. It's just a question of how we're getting there. I know something. That was a mistake. that was not a move you wanted to do right here.
Super says mystery is awake now.
Yeah, I kind of missed the whole thing. So we're making this Vegeta 50. I think this boy's dead. Gohan is also going to be gone. All right, 11 cards to 6. It's going to be 5 after we charge. Charging a double striker. Really? We're going to 3
Ooh.
cards in hand. What did we give up for that? We gave up 2 10s. And an 11 card hand? I don't think there's a way we get there. Oh, he's probably got a glimpse for this. If I had to guess. Yep, there it is.
45.
And here comes Kefla again. That's Super and Arena. Oh, we don't have the Super. So Vegeta can pop Kefla. We're ditching... We ditched a Super combo for that. Oh, there is no way we're going for game right here. Alright, glimpsing. Picking up a boonie. I don't know, man. 50? Yeah, that's not difficult for Jiren to get over. And we didn't pop the Kefla with the Vegeta.
覚悟はいいか。お前に勝ち目はない。
There it is. Match number 1, Jiren takes it.
Game 1 will go to Jiren. All right,
right.
so here's hoping Game 2 goes to Top Coup, because I want to see a Game 3. It'd be more fun if we went to a Game 3 than just a one-sided, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's depending on you guys. If you guys want to take like a 1 or 2 minute break, doesn't matter. Just let us know. If not, we can get right back into another match.
Looks like they're going to go right back into it.
Alrighty, cool.
Yep, they're in it. Oh, and we're on the
Alrighty.
good map. Okay, listen, you guys are not allowed to awaken. So yeah, the music on this map, absolutely top tier. And then both people awaken and it just goes back to the standard music and it's not fun. It looks like Jiren is going second this time. And we found Kefla immediately.
覚悟はいいか。食らえ。
Charging the Ramush. Yep, looks like we're just drawing cards on both sides of the field. And obviously, Top Coup is going to be taking these hits. He wants to awaken. Oh, we're getting hit. So we will be getting no value from this one cost. I wonder if that hit is the card that Inferno was talking about. He said he has one card that if he finds it, he has a huge advantage.
覚悟は
I
いい
think
か。
I know what it is, actually. Again, I'll leave that to myself.
食らえ。
If we see it, I'll point it out.
Oh, he's got a hit of his own. He's dropping.
Alright, minusing the stats of the Basil.
Oh, and he goes.
And
Oh,
putting
damn.
Dr. Loop on it.
Wow.
Immediately getting a super out. So that hit's probably dead if we have the Gohan. Which is usually how the red versus red goes. You defend your thing that minuses the other thing. And then follow up with a bigger thing that minuses on the following turn. And then we just completely ignore the thing on board at this point. Just get Gohan down. Yep, and there goes the hit. But now our hit won't be able to punch into Jiren, so he is less valuable than our Gohan. He can still minus stuff, which is all well and good.
覚悟はいいか。
But Jiren never got Arena down this game. Charged 2 of
遊び
them.
はここまでだ。
And they've awakened quickly. They've done the exact opposite of what I wanted from them. Giving up 2 10s. Protect this Gohan. We know Jiren is running Sphere, so there's potential we see it, but that would actually not matter, and the God Kamehameha is the better option right now. And we're gonna Sphere regardless. Luckily, Topku's trying to get to 3 anyways, so he's not all that bothered going to 3. We still have a couple turns before we're gonna see SCRs come out. Alright, we're gonna see the Kefla into something. Kefla into probably Vegeta. No, we're going with the Gohan. I think the Gohan is the better option right now. Discarding 2 for Vegeta. I don't think that is it right now. Oh, but Glimpse. That's a different story. That is a 12-card hand.
Yeah.
My guess now is we're going to play Basil and combo him in on the swing here. Picking up a Glimpse. And yep, Basil is getting comboed in. We're getting Jiren's hand size down. 8 to 10.
Yeah, not bad.
However, we continue to draw, Jiren doesn't. We're giving up that boy. We ain't playing him this game. This time is long gone. Kefla, ooh. Okay, Vegeta. So a 50 swing is going in somewhere. Taking that, we're probably losing our Gohan, if I had to guess. Kind of unfortunate. Not swinging the Kefla. So Jiren is protected from Double Striker right now. We're going Glimpse to 50. What are we picking up? Picking up an Android. Comboing in 60. 65. Good. We're accounting for that extra 5. Vegeta coming down. We're going to swing him in. Obviously, we're going to pump that. We're getting rid of 2 10s for that. We've only seen a single super from Jiren going to 60.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, I think he's taking that. This is going to be a big ask to get through, though. That last card is Glimpse, but does he have anything else to put on it? This is going to be a 65, potentially? 65.
Oh, wow.
One card.
無駄なことを
Depends what that last card in hand is. Wow, dude.
Oh. So what, that
SCR.
Jiren?
We're just assuming, though. Like, it could have been nothing. Could have been lead then Vegeta. I guess so, but like, it's not over till it's over.
It was 6 cost Jiren.
Okay, so yeah, it was over, but like, you didn't know that. All right. Anyways,
GG's to the Jiren in Swamp.
yep, Jiren will be winning the first tournament. I'm
Nice.
surprised that there wasn't more blue, to be honest.
Very cool.
Nobody played Super Boo or Ripku, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Yep. It's not fun watching that.
Yeah, I guess everyone else agreed. Ripku is I'm looking forward to him getting banned. Well,
So
not him, but you know what I mean.
yeah, I was surprised Piccolo wasn't used. I know it's kind of like a meme, but there is always someone that be ripping him.
Well, yeah, where was J-Rod? He would have played Piccolo. I think the next tournament you should enforce the ban list. That's all I'm gonna
Yeah, that's
say.
So if you guys have any suggestions on what we can do to improve the tournaments, feel free to let us know in Unlucky Wesley's Discord.
After ban list, we have to see the end of Halo and Boo. I think Boo will survive. Ripku won't. I don't think Boo will be nearly as powerful as he is, though. I have suspicions on what they're going to remove. Hopefully they don't completely gut both decks, but they probably will because they tend to overcorrect when there's a problem deck. Like, well, we saw what happened with Top Coup. In Masters, King Piccolo got gutted. What else? They've banned a lot of leaders. That just fixes the problem. I don't see that happening in Fusion World, though.
How is the tournament coup right now?
Oh, World Tournament? He's really good next set, I can tell you that much. He's going to benefit a lot from the ban list if Ripku gets his pieces hit and Pilaf gets hit. Like, World Tournament doesn't care so much.
Nice.
Especially now that they're getting that ape that they just play off of Crossarm. And then they get to pick up a card from their discard on KO.
Ooh.
I think mechanically an extra goes to drop immediately when it's used. So you could turn 1, play whatever, and then turn 2 crossarm, once you activate Crossarm, it goes to drop, thus fulfilling the requirement for Great Ape. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure that's how that works, though. So there's just going to be apes. Yeah, the new card that got revealed today, I
Is that
think.
going to be in the manga booster?
The Great Ape?
set?
Yes.
Okay. When does that come out?
June 27th.
Oh, wow. That's really soon.
Yeah, I think World Tournament will be a decent deck. It already is decent. It's just there's a couple things in the meta it doesn't like right now. A lot of predictions will rely on the ban list. I do think Bulma is going to be really good. That Yamcha that got revealed today is crazy. I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, she doesn't draw, so she's bad. I'm just like, you never saw Super Shenron. I lived through Super Shenron. I know what effects mean more than if a card leader can attack or not.
So is this manga booster set, is this like a mini set or is this kind of like a normal size one?
It's a side set. I'd have to check if it's the same size. Technically it's a smaller set because there are a lot of reprints in it. I think there's something like 40 reprints in the
Oh,
set.
wow. I think that was the better wording for it that I was meant to say was, yeah, like a side set.
People
Kind of
also
like
say
how,
Shallot is bad without actually understanding the archetype. Shallot, I I don't know how to feel about Shallot. I haven't tested Shallot, so I'm not gonna say he's good or bad because I just don't know. I think he'll have good matchups just because he's playing these big cards that are hard to remove. I don't like that he doesn't draw on the front. It's really, really weird. It doesn't make sense to me. In that regard, he's like a worse crit leader. His ability is active at all times, though. He does have that going for him.
and yes, Swamp, you will be getting the tournament role in the Wes's Discord.
Hell, I think it's insane that Giblet draws on like once he's awakened. Like he just stops charging once he hits 4 energy, unless he's literally playing Goku Black.
So, like in the future tournaments, we are hoping to be able to get some codes and stuff to future winners. But just currently, we're kind of just testing the field, seeing how many people we can get, and all bunch of sorts of things. And we kind of just wanted to make it for fun, really.
I don't know anything about the logistics. I'm just here to talk about the game.
It's perfect. I need to start playing some more. I did build the Tourney Coup list, but I just haven't got around to playing it yet.
You're gonna have to rebuild it next set. He's getting a lot of support. That's really good. The ape I just talked about, he's getting a Chi-Chi, which is pretty good. Discard an extra, and then you draw 2 cards.
Hmm. When you're done, yeah, for sure. I was actually gonna ask who you guys like to raid when we're done here.
Pat Boo also got a lot of support. I do like that.
What's the SS4 Goku? Is he getting any support?
Not that we've seen yet.
Darn.
It's going to be questionable if there is generic black support in this set. I feel like it's majority going to be Bulma specific. Maybe some King Piccolo stuff is in there too. We might see some cards that work with him that also have the adventure tag.
Oh, that's right. They're making a Bulma leader, aren't they?
Yes.
That's cool.
And she doesn't attack, so everyone is saying she's bad, but I think they're just wrong. We'll have to wait and see.
Right.
Again, I've seen Super Shenron. He doesn't attack, but it doesn't matter when you're going through your whole deck in a turn and then doing it again.
All right. Well, I guess we will conclude it here. Like I said earlier, if you guys haven't already, make sure you go over to Unlucky Wesley's Twitch and follow him. Make sure you go to Drumlin, follow him, and definitely Kiri. And then you guys want a raid on Jules? Let me see. All right, there he is.
I think he's playing the event right now. I wish him luck. I'm gonna go watch. You know he's gonna be on them androids. That's what I played for the event. I ran into 6 Brolys. It was really fun. Good event.
Oh, jeez.
If they didn't literally just add that deck, it would have been a good event. But everyone's on Broly because it's just the nature of how it plays.
All right, I'm about to initiate this raid. I want to thank you guys all for joining. It was really fun, and shout out to Swamp for winning the tournament with Jiren. Thank you, Drumlin, for casting this event. Thank you, Kiri, for
Yeah, no
putting it
problem.
on. And we will see you guys in the next one. See you guys.
Okay.
Hey, there we go.
Sweet.
All right.